Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Kate Owen, and I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. Rachel, can you hear me? Can you nod your head? Okay, great. Good deal. I have y'all all muted, so I don't hear anything, and sometimes I feel like I'm talking to nothing. But thank y'all so much for joining in on this Thanksgiving weekend. I hope all of y'all had a great Thanksgiving with your family or your friends. And I know I did. Got to start tomorrow eating a little healthier because I definitely indulged some this weekend. But it was great, and I just thank y'all all for your time, for being here and joining us. Tonight we are going to talk about momentum, and particularly how it relates to momentum during the holidays. We are all really, really busy during this time of year, during Christmas and the New Year. And I think it is so important to lay a good, solid foundation built on consistency in December to propel you to the new year. I do have a PowerPoint presentation that I put together at the last minute, so excuse the roughness of it, but I think it'll help just kind of drive home my points. But basically, December is going to be you're going to get out of December what you put into it. We can use all the excuses in the book. I'm busy. I've got family, obligations. But those are all, at the end of the day, just excuses. And so if you can lay the foundation, plan ahead, and be consistent, I know that you guys can reach your goal. And obviously, January is huge for health and wellness. People are going to start those New Year's resolutions that they probably won't keep, to get healthy, to lose weight, to work out more. And you want Plexus to be top of mind when they are making those decisions about what to do with their life. So I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Okay. So this is the presentation. Okay, so basically we have 2 days left in November, the rest of tonight and tomorrow. And so one thing I did want to start with is, we all should know by now that Plexus is having a huge promotion going on right now. The Pink Friday or the Black Friday sale ends tonight at midnight Eastern time, so that would be 11 p.m. Central time. My email has been blowing up today with people adding new ambassadors and customers. So I commend all of you who have been working hard to follow up with people and to get them to either become customers or to join our team. This promotion is huge. So if you have not followed up with every single person that has asked you about Plexus, that has reached out to you, that has liked, you still have time. You still have a couple of hours tonight to do that. And then the free shipping obviously will extend until tomorrow. But the 10% discount ends tonight. So, for a preferred customer, when they order as a customer, as a preferred customer, they get 10 to 15% off. So with that extra 10% off, they're getting like 20 to 25% off of retail. So you still have time to bring those new people in tonight as customers or as ambassadors. And it will also count, obviously, for the November to Remember promotion, which ends tomorrow as well. But still, if you don't get them in tonight, you have, all day tomorrow to follow up and end November on a high note and get customers in, get ambassadors in, follow up about the free shipping. Don't let them miss out on this opportunity. Tell them to get a head start on the holidays, start feeling better, reduce those sugar cravings, give them more willpower over food. Waiting until the first of the year to start should not be an excuse. So I'm just going to leave you with that. The fortune is in the follow-up. So if you've sent somebody information expecting them to get back to you, they're probably not. If you don't follow up with them, people are busy. You have to remind them. We think about Plexus a lot, but they don't, so yeah, they're probably still interested, but they've probably been putting it off. It's been a busy weekend. And, maybe now they're just slowing down and ready to make that purchase. So please, 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 for your own business, follow up today and tomorrow, and let's end November well. Let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get my slideshow to work. Okay, so moving forward from this point on through the end of the year, what can you do to grow your business? Okay, so the number one thing I'm going to tell you would be events. And these do not have to be live events. Events like a sip and see that you attend. If you can get guests to an event in your area, great. But these can also include a 7-day challenge group. Online, we've been calling them pajama parties. These are basically online opportunity events on Facebook. Healthy through the holidays groups. You could start just a group, a support group for customers and ambassadors to get healthy through the holidays, to obviously using the Plexus products as support, but sharing healthy recipe ideas, exercise tips, just anything to keep people motivated to use the Plexus products and live a healthier lifestyle throughout the holidays. Host a holiday sip and see, whether it's at your home, get with a couple of ambassadors and host a holiday sip and see. These are things you don't need to wait for someone else to put one of these together for you. You can do them. It's very easy, and you can do it with a catalog and some friends in your living room. It does not have to be difficult. Most people try to overthink these things, and the most important thing is to be sharing the Plexus products and the business opportunity. And you do not need a fancy PowerPoint to do that. You do not need, a big event space. You can do that, from your home with friends. And so, if your upline is not has not hosted a 7-day challenge group or hasn't done a Facebook party, reach out to them and ask them if they'll host one for you. It doesn't even have to be our whole big team. I have team members that come to me and say, I want to host an online, I have level ones that come to me and say, I want to host an online event, and they'll do it just for them and their customers and ambassadors underneath them. And you can do that. They're easy to do. They're fun, and they work. I'm telling y'all, they work. They plant the seeds of Plexus, and they educate people on our products. They get them excited about their products. You can do giveaways, things like that, and I promise that they work. So I challenge all of y'all to do one event this in December, and your business will grow from it. So what else can you do? I love this idea, customer appreciation. Some of y'all might write thank you notes for all of your customers, when they order or when an ambassador joins your team. I, highly suggest that. But if you don't do that, then what a better time of year than December to write all of your customers or even ambassadors on your team a thank you note. Just letting them know how much you appreciate their business, you appreciate their loyalty, that they're supporting you. Thank you notes people don't write enough thank you notes these days. I mean, with Facebook and social media, everything's just, or text, you send somebody a quick text and say, thank you, for this. I think a handwritten thank you note would go so far. Include a business card. I know this would be an investment, but if you can, if you have a handful of customers, maybe send them a small gift. Send them a little pack of the Plexus 96 sample with a little recipe attached to it. I know one ambassador would send them a sample of the 96 in a blender bottle. That would be a little bit more of an investment. But or maybe you could get a cheap water bottle at the dollar store and put in a few extra packets of Slim with a note, a cute little note that says, share this stick of Slim with, someone you love this Christmas. Just maybe get creative. If you can't do that, at least send the note, because I promise people will appreciate that. Something you can also do when it comes to customer appreciation is you could do some sort of referral promotion. So either with that thank you note, or you could just send out an email and, thanking your customers. This is not in place of the thank you note if it's not a personal handwritten note, but you could do some sort of referral promotion. Like if you refer a customer, a preferred customer, or an ambassador, you will be entered into a drawing. Or you could, maybe that's when, if they refer somebody, then you would send them a free sample. Think about things like that. But I think this time of year, customer appreciation would be really huge and go a long way with your customers and your ambassadors. All right. My next tip is be armed. I would hope that every single one of you has business cards at the minimum. If you don't, get them now. You can order, there's so many cute ones on Etsy that you can order and get the digital file and order them through Vistaprint or through a local printer. But you need to be armed. Christmas and the holiday season is, you're going to be seeing more people. You're going to be out and about. Maybe you're going to start seeing more family functions, or just out shopping. What do you have to hand somebody? Whether it's your uncle or your niece, or somebody that you meet out shopping. What do you have? What do you have that you can hand to them so that they remember you and remember Plexus? Sample cards are great. Again, you can get these off Etsy and stick a little sample of Slim to it. I was going to show you one. I've got these here. It's just a business card, and it has a stick of Slim on it. I got those off Etsy. Catalogs. I love catalogs. That may not be something that, you're able to carry around easily if you're shopping, but have those in your car if you go over to a relative's house and you get started to talk about Plexus. I mean, people are going to be asking you, well, why are you feeling so good? Or how do you have so much energy? Or you've lost weight since I saw you last year. You're going to be seeing people for the first time, maybe, since last Christmas. And if they ask you about Plexus again, you're going to want to have something to leave with them, even a little brochure. So it is not too late to get those. Again, you're going to be coming in contact with more people during the holidays. And remember, you were going to give them the gift of health. And so be bold. If you have somebody that's talking to you about how tired they are, or about aches and pains that they have, or about how they were just diagnosed with pre-diabetes, be bold, speak up and say something. We're giving the gift of health. We have products for the masses, products that people need. And so I urge you to speak up and have something with you to leave with them. And then follow up. If you leave them with something, make sure you go back, circle back around, in a day or two, and follow up with them to see if they were able to read what you left. So that brings me to my favorite topic, is be consistent. Consistency is going to be so important this holiday season. I mean, it's always important, but if you're not consistent, this time of year, people are starting to think about changes that they want to make in the new year. Hopefully we can get them to start making those changes now in December. But, you want to be top of mind. And consistency is huge, because if you don't tell somebody about Plexus, if you aren't posting on your social media, then somebody else will. And they're going to see it from somebody else. And if you're not top of mind for them, then they're just going to go somewhere else. And I know everybody is busy, but y'all, that is just simply is not an excuse. You just have to plan better. You have to plan your day better. You may have to sacrifice, 30 minutes of watching a show one night to plan your Plexus business for that next week. And how can you do that? Schedule your post. It is too easy. I mean, when people use the excuse of being too busy to post on Facebook, I literally cringe and want to say, no, you're not. You're really not. There are too many tools that we have now that can help you do that. And my favorite one is Buffer. You can go to buffer.com. That's the one I use. I've also used Tiny Torch for more. I use those for more groups and online meetings and things like that. But you can go to Buffer and schedule your post, a month out. So if you sat down and took long enough, you could schedule a post for every day for the rest of the month. I usually do it in chunks of a week. If I know I'm going to be really busy, I schedule my post. I take 30 minutes or an hour on a Sunday and schedule my post for the rest of the week. So you just have to plan. The only thing I would say with those posts is you have to be personal. So if you're just copying and pasting testimonies or salesy product ads, like graphics that say, ProBio 5 and, attaching, some verbiage to it, that's probably just going to go over people's heads, and they're going to feel like they're being sold to. You need to try to make these, and I'm not saying that those don't have a place sometimes, but if you're going to do those, then you also need to be doing personal posts. What has Plexus done for you? I'm so thankful for my energy. I've been shopping all day and, my pink drink kept me going. Or I'm having a family dinner and I'm so thankful that I have my block because of my grandmother's, I don't know, chicken marsala, whatever it is, make it personal. People on social media, they're your friends. They're your friends and your family, and they want to know what Plexus has done for you. So whatever it is, whether it's, exercise, energy, sugar cravings, your labs are better. Make these posts personal. I promise it will help. The other thing, let's see. Okay. Sorry, it's going crazy here. All right. Add people to your list. Let's see. You may not talk to them at that moment about Plexus. Maybe it's not the right time, but you need to have a notebook or wherever you're keeping your list. And you're going to see so many more people, again, like we talked about, around the holidays. Make sure you're adding them to your list. I mean, maybe you do talk to them, at that party, or if you see somebody out shopping or at work, wherever you are. But even if you don't talk to them about Plexus at that moment, make sure you're adding them to your list. That's just another thing that we need to be doing consistently. Sorry, I don't know why this is going so crazy. Sorry, y'all. Oh. Okay. So when you're out and about, again, make sure you're adding people to your list. These are the people that, at the end of the week, or, a lot of people will do a follow-up Friday. You need to be following up with these people. Maybe at that time you left them a catalog or, a business card. Add them to your list, follow up with them. Maybe you just saw them and didn't even get a chance to speak to them. Did you add them to your list so that you remember, at the end of the day or the end of the week, you can go through that list and say, oh yeah, I saw Amy, at the salon. She would be an incredible ambassador. She's influential. She is into health and wellness. She, whatever it is, you don't want to forget about her and forget to follow up with her. So again, make sure you're adding people to your list and do that consistently. And, as you're thinking about all of this in growing your list, just remember that people need Plexus, whether they are thin or need to lose weight, whether they're healthy or unhealthy. We have a product for every person, at least one product that every person can use. So there's really not anybody that shouldn't be on your list. You're going to have people on your list that you think of specific products that you think that they would need. And then you also may have people on the list that you think, man, they would be an amazing team member and I would love to have them on my team. So make sure you're keeping track of that so that you don't forget. Because we do have life-changing products and we have an incredible life-changing business opportunity. And again, like I said before, you have to be bold. People don't know what we have until we tell them about it. I mean, people still think that Plexus is just about weight loss. And, we all know that that's the furthest from the truth. So you have to tell people about it. And again, if you aren't putting it out there consistently, then they're just going to eventually buy from somebody else. Okay, so why is all of this consistency important? And all of these things that I've talked about having events and being armed with products material. You want to be top of mind, even if December ends up being slow because of whatever reason. At least you know that you've been consistent and you've laid the seeds to be top of mind on January 1st, so that they're not like, oh, well, I've seen all of those it works things. I'm going to try that, or I'm going to go try this other company. If they've seen you post about Plexus, if they've seen you out and about, I didn't mention this, but when you're out and about this holiday season, make sure you're wearing your Plexus swag. Wear a Plexus t-shirt, wear a Plexus ball cap. Make sure you're carrying around a Plexus cup, whatever it is to promote, Plexus. That, in January 1st, when people are really ready to make these health and wellness goals, you want to be top of mind. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, you drove me crazy, but I really think I'm going to give Plexus a shot. The other great thing about January is Super Saturday. So we're going to, start January off with a bang. If you have not registered for a Super Saturday near you, y'all, you have to go. I promise you will not regret it. We are going to be getting some incredible training from the company's top leaders, Jewel ambassadors. We're going to be learning about our new welcome kits, and everybody that's actually registered and attends will get one of those new welcome kits. And I promise this training is just invaluable. January 1st, they'll also announce the convention contest. And this year's convention is in Las Vegas. I'm sure y'all all know. But that's when January 1st is when the contest starts to start accruing credits for perks like registration refunds and travel vouchers and things like that. So if you're not laying the foundation, then it's just going to be that much harder in January, because if you've slacked off in December because you're busy, then in January you're going to be like, oh, okay, all these people are ready to make these health and wellness, goals and, start their resolutions. And, then all of a sudden you're going to pop back up and start talking about Plexus when you haven't done it in a month, or you've done it very sporadically. It's just not going to work as well. You need to lay the foundation for you need to go out 2015 with a bang, but lay the foundation for a really strong start to the new year. So what are your goals? What are your goals for December? Tuesday is December the 1st. I cannot believe it. But what are your goals for December? Do you want to add 3 new ambassadors? Do you want to achieve the next rank? Do you want to go silver in December? Do you want to go gold? Do you want to go senior gold? Write out what those goals are. What are your goals for the new year? What rank do you want to be? And y'all, you have to just invest some time. Put in the work and you will achieve your goals. I know you will. and you're going to start off 2016 with a bang. But if you slack in December, again, like I just said, it's going to be that much harder in January to capitalize on people's health and wellness desires in January. And all of this, again, goes back to consistency. All right, so that's all I have. I am going to open it up to questions if anybody has any. I'm going to look in the chat now to see. No questions yet. If you have any questions, you can unmute your microphone, or you can write it in the chat. Anyone? All right. Well, if nobody has, let's see, is somebody trying to talk? Nope. All right. Well, if nobody has any questions, then I'm going to say good night. Please, please, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or your upline with any questions or ideas that you have, or help that you need. If you want to do one of these online events, be sure to reach out to your upline and have them help you host one. But again, I'm happy to answer any questions, and I know your uplines would be happy to answer any questions. So I hope all of y'all have a great rest of your night. Go follow up with some people and have a great December. And I will talk to y'all soon. Have a great evening.